learned behaviors related to addictions. And it's not just the substance abuse. It's, oh my goodness, I got to watch sports. This is my favorite show is on. I got to watch this. Oh, I'm addicted to quilting. And so I can, because there are good addictions. I'm addicted to reading. And then there are bad addictions like, oh, this is not going to bode well for me. So all of that is in the amygdala. And I'm going to come back to this part, the parenting and the caregiving, because it's a feeling, because it's so ingrained in who you are. The hardest thing to do is to hold people personally accountable, because the amygdala is saying, but I love you. You're so cute. And look at you. I remember you was a little little cute little baby. And now you're my big grown child. And I just can't hold you personally accountable because I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. So I'm going to just let you be unaccountable, and I'm going to just keep rescuing you, even though I know it's hurting you, hurting me, but I don't want you to feel bad. So I got to care about you. So you are overriding your natural inclination to care for people when you hold them personally accountable, because the amygdala is going to say, we got to care about this person. We got to take care of our team members. We got to take care of our troops. We got to take care of our children and our parents and our grandparents. We have to take care of them. You do, but you also have to hold them personally accountable. So now you're going back and forth. Now you're going back and forth because the executive function says, I got to hold them personally accountable. But the amygdala says, but look at how cute they are. Remember when they came and they had a little snot coming out their nose, but they gave you a Mother's Day gift and they said, look, mommy, I just got you. I love you, mommy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, mommy. Let me hug your neck, mommy. And you remember that, but they grown. And it's hard because you get this employee. I had Francesca and dang it, I can't think of his name right now. Shoot, I see his face. So was it Brian? It's not Adam. I can't think of his name. So he was on coke and we didn't know it till he had to get drug tested. But so he was having a moment and he picked a fight with Francesca and they both had to get fired. Francesca was a good employee. She was part-time, permanent, on her way to full-time. And he pushed her at the batch computer and they had a fight. It was Mark. Thank you, Noah. It was Mark. And so Mark and Francesca both had to get fired because of the union contract and the employee handbook. It said no fighting at work. It didn't matter that he punched her. He hit her first and she punched him back. As soon as she swung back, and it's a natural reaction because I would have been gone too, especially at that age. I definitely would have been gone. So both of them had to get fired, and I felt so bad for her because she was about to get full-time permanent, and I was like, oh, I didn't sleep that night well. Had to go back, suspend both of them, and fire both of them. My amygdala was like, damn. But my executive function said, no workplace violence. And everybody, the rest of the team was pissed. And I had to hire 2 people. And I had to work on the floor while I was hiring 2 people. So that was a hard decision for me to make. But I chose the hard right over the easy wrong. And how many times have you been in that situation and that amygdala talked you into doing the wrong thing because of your feelings? Because of your feelings. You cannot do that, because at the end of the day, if I had to let both of them stay, then that would have been setting a new precedent. And so they would have been beating the shit out of each other every day after that. It would have looked like MMA, WrestleMania. It would not have boded well at all. And I know another manager would have been like, yeah, it's no big deal. I'm going to suspend them. I'm going to put them on a step 3 and all this. No. Zero tolerance. Zero tolerance for workplace violence, because it could have gotten, especially already in a hostile work environment. It was the worst distribution center in the doggone region. And it was, the region. It was a terrible place to work. Nobody worked there. Hence, that's why they sent me there, because they didn't give a fuck about my career. So, like Drago, if she dies, she dies. If she fails, she fails. Okay, cool. Whatevs, man. So that's what's happening. So as you think about that, as you go and say, well, why can't I hold people personally accountable? You got to check your amygdala. You got to check your amygdala. So just like the amygdala can get hijacked and now you're sitting there in a fight, flight, freeze, or appease response, your amygdala is saying, well, it ain't that bad. It's not that bad. Everybody made mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. But it's just a one-off. It's just a one-off time. I mean, they're learning. They have ADHD. They have ADD. They have that's that autism. Well, she grew up in a household full of addicts. Her mama was a crackhead. Her sister was a hoochie coochie girl and an addict too. So yeah, and then her daddy was a drunk. Her stepfather was a drunk too. So that's why Dr. Donna acted like that. No. That ain't got shit to do with nothing. Personal accountability is I'm